Hello everyone, welcome to your monthly reading, and this is going to be for the month of April. This month I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot deck, the Daily Guidance from Your Angels, and the Goddess Guidance deck. I'm going to set up 3 rows of cards with 4 cards in each row, and you decide what deck that you feel drawn to, and this will be your reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I will start with the Angel Tarot. I'm going to pull 4 cards, and these will be 4 individual messages for everyone who felt drawn to this deck. Okay, we had 2 jumping cards, so I'll go ahead and pick these. Okay, so now I'll move on to the daily guidance from your angels. Here they are. Okay. So now I will pull from the Goddess Guidance deck. So we have all of our cards set up. Let's go ahead and see what the messages are. For those of you that chose the Angel Tarot, this is your first card. And we have the 2 of Fire. And the card reads, "You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward." So I feel that in the month of April, there's definitely going to be a lot of opportunities. The 2 of Fire, which is the 2 of Wands, it means that seeds have been planted, and there is usually opportunities for abundance, and as the card says, relationships. But with this card, there's usually more work that has to be put in. It's like you can begin to kind of see things blossoming, but in order for you to kind of really see things manifest and really blossom, there's a need for you to keep going. So I feel that anything where you're beginning to see results right now, Spirit is encouraging you to keep working at this, and as the card says, continue to move forward. You're being promised success, and I feel like this has to do with business is what I'm getting, but also personal relationships. Okay, so the second card is 8 of Water. And it says, "A desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth." Okay, I'm drawn to emotional and spiritual growth. I feel that some people are really beginning to connect with spirit guides and their angels, and you're beginning to know what works for you and what doesn't. When that happens, you know when it's time to move on from a situation. You know when something does not serve you. So I feel that people will kind of begin to understand what they need to let go of in order to realize their full potential. So I feel that some people might be moving away from certain patterns, maybe that you've grown used to. You might move away from certain relationships, situations, and this is all about kind of finding a better place for yourself. I feel like you will really be in tune with what Spirit wants for you and what your higher self is trying to tell you. Okay, the third card is Renewal with Archangel Jermiel. The card reads, "Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction." So this would be the Judgment card in the traditional tarot. With this card, there's usually a new beginning, and this is a major arcana, so this would be kind of a major change in your life. So I feel that there would be kind of major changes for those of you that chose this combination of cards. We also had, the Eight of Water, where I kind of felt that people were going to kind of be in touch with their inner guidance, and as a result of that, begin to make changes. So I feel like the changes will continue, and some of these might be major. You might decide to move, to enter relationships, to leave relationships. There are also decisions. I feel that a lot of you will kind of be making major decisions because you will kind of know where you want your life to go. I'm feeling that some people will really know, kind of pick up on what their life purpose is, and as a result of that, you yourself will kind of begin to make major changes in your life in order for you to get to where you need to get. I also feel that some people will begin to take inventory in April, and like I said with the Eight of Water, you will kind of begin to figure out what is working for you and what is not, and you will decide what changes you need to make. The final card is Page of Earth, and the card reads: scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So the Page of Earth is kind of a learning card. So I feel that some people might be drawn to taking a course, going back to school, but also some people just might kind of be drawn to kind of learning more. And whatever it is that you're doing now, you might feel drawn to learning more about your work, where you work, or you might feel drawn to learning more about your partner or your children. But I do feel with some people that this is kind of about formal education, where you might kind of decide, because we have a lot of transformation cards in this reading, you might kind of decide what it is you want to do with your life. Some of you might decide to go back to school, or really begin to review, what it is that you're doing. Some of you might change majors, or decide to go back to graduate school. I feel like this is definitely connected to higher education. Okay, so let's move on to those that chose daily guidance from your angels. And the first card is Perfect Timing. And the card reads: now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So I feel that things are really going to be lining up in April for those of you that chose this card. And you will know this because everything will seem to go your way. Whatever is for your highest good, anything that is really meant to be of your path, on your, part of your path, you're going to find it easy. You'll almost feel as you kind of hit a lucky streak. But it just means that this is a perfect time for certain things in your life. It might be a perfect time for you to change jobs. It might be the perfect time for you to start a new project. It might be a perfect time for you to approach a partner. And I feel like synchronicities will be all around you. When the time is right, when it is perfect timing for you to do something, Spirit goes out of their way to let you know that there is a window of opportunity. So I feel that those of you that chose this combination, that you should definitely keep your eyes open for this perfect timing. The second card is Go For It. And it says, your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on the situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. Okay, with this card, they're encouraging you to move. And the fact that the angel is on a horse, I feel like this is associated with movement. So it might be, perfect timing for you to do something. Everything is kind of lined up for you. But remember that even when everything is lined up for you, you still have to take some type of action. So I feel that you should kind of be aware of the intuitive insights that you're receiving to physically do something. You might have to make a decision or go somewhere or call someone. They're encouraging you to kind of go with it. Anything where you feel you have to act. Let's see what else I get from this card. Okay, I thought I should come back to this card after I see the other cards. Ask. The card reads, ask us to help you in the situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Okay, as soon as I saw this card, I feel that some people are not being specific enough with the help that you're asking for. You might be asking for help with your career, but you're not saying that you want a new career. You might kind of be receiving assistance with your current job, as an example, or in a relationship. You might be asking for help with your love life, but you're not saying that you want to stay with your current partner. Maybe you're giving off the vibe that you want a different partner. I feel like some people need to be more specific is what I'm getting from this card. And I'm getting that, guides are kind of standing by and ready to help you, but they definitely can't violate free will. So you're going to have to be really specific when it comes to the type of assistance that you're asking for. Also, I'm getting that some people kind of need to be more persistent when it comes to asking for help. There needs to be time set aside every day for prayer or meditation. I'm getting some people would really benefit from traditional prayer. And this is going to be your direct connection to spirit. And I feel like the more that you kind of connect to spirit and ask, the easier it will be for you to manifest, especially to get that perfect timing card. Okay, the final card is wedding. The card reads, marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. Okay, for those of you that are in relationships and kind of hoping for it to go to the next level, I feel like some of you will begin to see changes as far as some type of commitment, if not a wedding or a proposal. But I also feel that some people kind of just see their relationships kind of move to a new level. It might be that you finally, your partner tells you they want to be in a committed relationship. Or some of you just might kind of be finding a new partner. So I feel that this is kind of not necessarily wedding oriented for some people, but I feel that you will kind of be joining. I'm drawn to a union of two souls. I feel that some people will really, kind of be figuring out who it is that is meant to be on your path right now. And I'm drawn to the perfect timing card. So I feel that spirit is going to kind of let you know, like, when the time is right for you to kind of be at the right place at the right time and meet this partner. Or those of you that already know this person, they will let you know when is the perfect time for this relationship to manifest. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the goddesses. Those of you that chose the goddess guidance deck. Okay, it looks like love is a major theme this month. We have Guinevere with true love. And the card reads, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So obviously there is a lot of love and affection associated with this card, but I'm getting that a lot of people need to get in touch with their own heart in order to attract this person. Remember, we first have to have a really strong sense of self-love in order to attract, a really lasting partnership. So I feel that some of you have really been asking the divine for a new partner to help you with a relationship, and I feel that you can make progress in April. But I feel like you have to kind of be the rock behind this relationship. You might have to be the one to kind of hold things together, keep the relationship together. So I'm getting strength from this card. You're going to have to really be strong, but I feel that the love is there. The second card is Damara with guiding children. And the card reads, you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So I feel that this card, those of you that have children, Spirit is encouraging you to spend more time with them. And I feel that some of your children might be different than other children. And when I say different, I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean that some of these are crystal children, rainbow children, and they need your assistance. I feel that they will not kind of be understood by other people, maybe in schools and doctors. And Spirit kind of wants you helping these children in some way. Those of you that, I'm getting that some of those of you that work with crystals, your children really benefit from using these energies as well. You might even want to put crystals under your children's pillow. You might want to introduce them to oracle cards, like the magical unicorns, would be really great. Or just kind of introducing them to essences, kind of spraying lavender spray around them is very soothing. Rose spray has a very high vibration. I'm getting that some children need help, and Spirit is asking you to kind of go the extra mile when it comes to your children. Those of you who have children who are just a little bit different, remember, in a good way than other children. Okay. Next card is Yamanya with Golden Opportunity. And it says, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So I feel, the first thing that I heard was surprises. I feel that something will kind of open up for you. And it will be up to you whether you want to walk through it. I'm getting that some of these opportunities are spiritual. The goddess here is kind of bathing in water. Water is associated with intuition. So I feel that some people's intuition will kind of really be strong this month. And there might be a chance for you to kind of really open up spiritually, gain a lot of spiritual insights into what's going on to your life. But it's a matter of kind of you grabbing this opportunity, and that means making enough time for meditation and connecting to spirit. Some of these other opportunities are more physical, such as, opportunities for advancement at work, romantic opportunities. Definitely romantic, because we have a lot of water, and we also have Guinevere as the first card. It's a matter of you kind of being present and willing. So I feel like there's kind of a choice associated with this card. I also feel like some people kind of need to kind of be more comfortable in their own skin when it comes to attracting romantic partners. Like when you kind of are, this is what I said about the Guinevere card, self-love has to kind of be really strong. When that happens, I feel there will be more opportunities. The final card is Freya with Bold. And she says, unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. So she's saying you're going to have to take a chance. You might kind of have to do the unexpected this month. You might need to be a little bit more lighthearted. You definitely need to be more independent. Since we kind of have a love theme in this reading as well, I feel that some people need to make more you may need to take more chances. You might need to put yourself out there. Remember, you're not going to meet a new partner if you're not kind of leaving your house. You might need to go to a place maybe that you've never gone before. You may need to change the way you dress just a little bit. It's not about kind of trying to be someone else. But as long as you're sending out the energy that you want something different, it doesn't have to be romantic. As long as you're sending out the energy that you want something different, then you attract something different. If you kind of stick with an old pattern and everything's always the same, you don't allow room for something new to come in. So they're encouraging change in any way that you can do it. Even if it means you just take a different way to work, you're breaking a pattern right there. So they're encouraging risks and unleashing your adventurous side. Even if it's kind of on a small scale, you're still inviting change. Okay, so this has been your monthly reading for the month of April. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again soon.